Michael Jackson, the world's biggest pop superstar, arrives in Britain tomorrow for the start of his UK dates. Behind me are 12 of the most obsessive Michael Jackson fans. On Network 7 today, we're going to test the nature of their obsession. These people worship Michael Jackson like a god. They will do anything and everything to get near him. Amanda, tell us about your obsession with Jackson.
Well, I spent 400 hours in my bedroom writing 500,000 pleases to meet him. Like, if I couldn't do it in the night, I'd set the alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning and get up and start writing them.
Don't you think that's a bit crazy?
No, not when you love him so much.
You're totally obsessed?
Yeah, and I think I might get to meet him on Friday. It's my 18th birthday.
Okay. All right, Keith, now, you look incredibly like Jackson. How have you changed your life to be like Jackson's?
Well, anything he does, I do. Look like him. I eat, don't eat meat, I do anything. He's just beautiful, he's the best man. I love you.
He's your life?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty obsessive.
Can't live without him.
Okay. What about you? How obsessed are you? Tell us about Michael Jackson. What does he mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot to me. I was brought up liking the Jacksons because my family liked the Jacksons from the beginning, and I just grew to like Michael Jackson a lot as well.
Right.
And I collect pictures, postcards, books.
The lot?
The lot.
Okay, let's see how much they know about Jackson. Do you know who did the finger snaps on The Way You Make Me Feel?
No.
It's a bit of a difficult one. It was actually Michael Jackson himself. Okay, how about you? Do you know who played the Hammond B3 MIDI organ solo? It was Jimmy Smith. Never mind. Close. Okay, well, we're actually going to try and deprogram these fans live. We're going to try and put them off their idol with the help of our psychologist, Malcolm McLaughlin. Malcolm, is obsession a type of illness?
No, it's not an illness at all, and it's only if obsessions are actually distressing for people that they're a problem. I don't think any of the fans here are actually distressed by Michael Jackson.
Do you think you're going to be able to change them today to lessen their obsession?
I don't think by the end of the programme they're going to hate Michael Jackson, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how they react to us challenging their beliefs.
Okay, well, if you want to start ready, we'll get the tasks ready for them.
All right.
Okay. We've got 12 of the most obsessive Michael Jackson fans in the studio today. After a lot of persuasion, a lot of tugging, a lot of pulling, we got off them their most precious things, the Michael Jackson tickets for next week. We'll see if they're as keen to get them back at the end of the show. Because at this moment, Malcolm McLaughlin, our psychologist, is trying to deprogram them live. Now, they've all been watching these videos of Michael Jackson, and Malcolm has been asking them to think really disgusting, horrible thoughts. Malcolm, if I could just interrupt a moment, what are you actually asking them to do?
Right, well, here I'm illustrating a sort of psychological technique, and we're not actually treating them, and people realise we're having fun, but I'm asking them, when they're watching the video, to actually think of something nasty. They'd usually feel good when they watch Michael Jackson. I'm trying to make them feel bad.
Right. And Amanda, what have you been thinking about while you've been watching your idol on the screens?
Someone grating eyeballs into a saucepan.
Ah, and is that working? That's pretty disgusting.
Well, I don't know, it's made me feel sick, but I got one-track mind on Michael.
It's not putting you off him yet?
No.
Okay, let's try someone else. Keith, what have you actually been thinking about?
Well, the time when I was at school and it was a science lesson, yeah?
Yeah?
And, all of a sudden, the big explosion, all these stuff came and burnt my hair and my back.
So it's something really bad?
Yeah, it's really painful, you know.
Is it putting you off, Jackson?
50-50, yeah.
Really? It's actually could be working a little bit?
Well, it's
Possibly?
adrenaline,
Do you still want your tickets back?
Yeah.
Yeah? Thought as much. Now, how about you? What have you been thinking about? Is it really gross, something grotesque? You've got to concentrate on his face, haven't you?
I've been thinking about being thrown into a bath full of Beatles and hearing them crash as you fall on them.
And what's that making you think about Jackson? Is that helping you? You going off him a bit?
No, I'm not going off him.
No? Do you still want your ticket back?
I do, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just the beginning of the deprogramming. When we come back, the proper deprogramming is going to start. Malcolm, if you'd like to carry on.
Right, so keep thinking something really gruesome, something nasty, something...
We've got 12 of the most obsessed Michael Jackson fans in the studio, and we're actually trying to deprogram them live with the help of our psychologist. Now, the debate is raging. They're actually in two groups, pro and anti-Jackson. This group have been fighting against their idol, Jackson, incredible as it may seem. Right, hang on a minute, hang on, okay. I just want to see how you've been getting on, all right? Now, you've actually been fighting against your idol. How's that made you feel? What have you put here? He's supposed to be an animal lover. Why does he dress Bubbles up and make him wear makeup? Do you actually believe that? Is that putting you off Jackson a bit? He's not that much of an animal lover, perhaps? Well, hang on, let's see what you've written. What have you written here? Don't you think it's stupid that Michael sleeps in oxygen tent? Yes, I do. No? You don't, right? Hang on, what have you written here? I think it's disgusting how Michael has tried to change from black to white. Ah, why the big change? The argument's really good. Let's go a bit of prose here. What have you been saying? Okay, what have you said? His dancing, his music. Listen to this. Shh, listen to this. His dancing, his music. He's against drugs, alcohol, smoking. Perfect man, yeah? You're still as much for him as you were?
Yes, even more.
Hey?
He sticks to his religion and he lets other people know that he's a clean-cut man and he's not into drugs or anything like that. He's Keith, what have you been saying? Keith, what have you been saying?
Why else is it, yeah? If he was as weird as everyone says he is, how come he's still alive and he's the richest
And it hasn't changed your views at all, has it?
No way, no. It might be more determined now.
More determined? Okay, no problem. All right, Malcolm, how have these tests been going?
Well, I'm really staggered. I mean, they've really got into it, and we're hearing some very convincing arguments against them.
Do you think it's worked?
I think it's going to be very interesting to find out.
Right, now, listen everyone. Excuse me, you gave me your tickets earlier. You gave me your tickets. These are your precious Jackson tickets. Now, I want to find out if you've really been deprogrammed, okay? I've got your tickets here in my hand, and I'm just going to do the final test. These are your Jackson tickets.